Welcome everybody to Craig Hawkins 2021 stream. I will be 1 second. Yeah, there you go. So this is the first stream in just over 4 months. So I have been away for quite a while. As you will see behind me, I've got a few new pictures. One on the Titanic on the left and then one on the right. It was originally for all of this new stuff, and you can see the shelf just over there, that I did. That's got some of my models. I think there's the Queen Mary there, there's the Titanic, and there's the Britannic I have there. Yeah, so that was originally for the Titanic video on Titanic Atlantic, if you want to check that out. I haven't done that video yet, but I will be. I just have to sign out of one YouTube and sign into another. I haven't actually done that yet, but I will be doing that. So the first match we will be doing, as well as having a discussion about who you reckon is going to win the title and who you reckon is going to be the third and final team to be relegated. It's a tough one. It's going to be out of Tottenham and West Ham, in my personal opinion. Regarding who wins the Premier League title goes, it's difficult, but considering the position Man City found themselves in, 9 points behind, were they at some stage? I would say City. You know, they don't really lose these run-ins, do they? Or drop points. So if I was going to say anyone, it would be Manchester City, in my personal opinion. Arsenal might surprise me, but I doubt it. But Saka is meant to be back for the Newcastle and Arsenal game on Saturday, is it? But apparently Gordon's going to be out. That's the latest reports that's come through. I am looking for my iPad, wherever it is. Yeah. So we'll get this match underway in 2 minutes. Just need to check something really quickly. I was meant to go live at 4, so I'm currently 25 minutes later than I originally planned. That was because I was trying to sort something out, but I didn't manage to sort it out. Let's have a look. There it is. Just need to check to see if everything sounds fine. Yep, that is fine. So we get underway with this Arsenal game. But yes, I think the
Wembley Stadium. I'm
likely discussions of the relegation and friendly title race. I never actually thought in my lifetime they'd have the potential for Tottenham to be relegated. But I didn't think this early anyway. I thought I'd probably be 60 years old or something like that. Nope, looks like that could be done quickly. But Tottenham could do just like say Arsenal, and nope, they're nowhere near getting relegated. So that's definitely not happening. More in the title discussion than relegation.
Three players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the
yes, for Liverpool fans though, Slot apparently from the latest reports is staying in Liverpool. Does it look like they're going to get Champions League place? No idea what's happening with Chelsea.
This is the Manchester
City
win starting 11.
Brighton the other day, but if I'm being personally honest, Chelsea were absolutely
in the middle of the park, and the main man in attack is Erling Haaland.
So the final score in the FA Cup final, wasn't it 2-1? Or it could have been 3-1. 52-4. I thought it was 2-1, but now I can't remember.
Going for it. A vital block.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Oh, the goalkeeper looks like he's going to get that ball.
And it's back with Raya. Timber. Lost it. Could be costly.
Haaland, go away. Oh dear. Well, Arsenal did concede. They didn't concede quite that quickly. 19 minutes gone, and I'm currently down 1-0. Bernardo Silva, no, I don't think he scored in that game. He definitely has scored in this one, but he didn't score in that one.
Let's have a look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Haaland, and what an emphatic strike it is from Bernardo Silva.
Well,
Hit with
for
his
being fair,
laces,
my
it's a
defending was
great
terrible.
goal.
So, it was a good goal, yes,
Arsenal
but
find
my
themselves
defending
behind
was
as they get the game
atrocious.
restarted.
That's not going well. No, I am changing the
Zubimendi.
difficulty.
Nkapia.
It's my first game from the set.
Piero
At the
Nkapia.
moment, I can't get anywhere near their goal.
Jurriën Timber. There's space to attack here for Arsenal.
Saka. Missed it. No, he's going to lose the ball. I knew that was happening.
And it's pinched
Have I even
pretty
had a
fine
shot on
there.
target? I don't think I have.
Saka. Victor Gyökeres. He's beaten his marker here. It's played into
Oh,
the
brilliant ball.
box.
Oh, good save. No, it's in.
A goal that draws them back.
Well,
on
I
level
don't particularly
terms.
think that would happen in real life, especially if Donnarumma's in goal. I'm not particularly sure what that
Here it is
goalkeeper was
again.
doing.
Goes past his marker so easily.
It is
with the drop of
Donnarumma,
the shoulder,
yeah.
and the
I have
quality of the
no
header
idea
from
what
that
he
far
was
out
doing.
is absolutely superb. Top class stuff.
I don't think he'll do that. Yeah, I thought it was. It is. But that's terrible.
Well, they certainly needed that, and so did he. Just look at Arteta's face.
I have no idea what he was doing.
1-1 then as we get started
Anyway,
again.
this game has had more goals than the real game did at this stage. At this stage, it was 0-0. Yeah, 0-0. I'm trying to remember the
Saka.
score of this game. I think it
And a
was
good
2-1.
tackle results in a throw-in.
Trying to figure that player that scored twice in 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure. O'Reilly? Yeah, I think it was O'Reilly. I'm pretty sure. O'Reilly. There you go, got that right.
Gabriel.
I'm pretty sure Man City went ahead,
Leandro
Arsenal
Trossard.
equalised, or Arsenal scored, and then Man
Read
City
the pass
equalised
well
and
and
scored
cuts it
again.
out.
Haaland definitely did not score in that game, and I keep giving the ball away. What are you doing? No,
Takes it
thank you.
on. Oh, great block.
I'm trying to remember if Arsenal actually scored in the FA Cup final. I
Timber.
thought they did.
Now Saka.
No, the Premier League game was 2-1.
Eberechi Eze.
It could have been 2-0.
Now
actually.
Saliba.
Oh, I'm going to have to
Declan
have a look
Rice.
after this game. There's no point keep guessing because I can't remember.
Eze.
Eze. Oh, and that's a better save. I'll give you credit for that save. That was a lot better. So, it took me 20-something minutes to even have a shot
Over
on
it
target.
comes. Well, some pressure on,
They
but
weren't
it's gone
particularly
now.
hard to save. Good game.
Rodri. Now with Silva. Rodri.
It is half
And
time.
that'll do it for the first half at Wembley.
Let me have a look at the FA Cup final because I can't remember. I know O'Reilly scored twice. I'm pretty sure that is how that went. Let's take a look. FA Cup final. I'm pretty sure it was 2-1. Oh no, that's the wrong game. I was going to say I didn't think they lost 4-0. No, Liverpool lost 4-0. It weren't even the FA Cup. I thought it was. For some reason, my memory is completely wrong. It was the EFL Cup final, wasn't it? Dear, dear, Craig. We went in for the FA Cup final, and it wasn't even the FA Cup final. Can't even find the match. Nope. No. Oh yeah, it was 2-0. Yeah, O'Reilly scored on the 60th minute and then scored again on the 64th. It was Arsenal 0, Man City 2. So they didn't play in the FA Cup, it was the EFL. I got it wrong. For some strange reason I thought it was the FA Cup final, but that doesn't end until after the Premier League finishes, does it? If it's still the same.
Could take
Yes,
things
it is.
forward a notch here.
The defence
So
has
completely
done its
wrong.
job to stop any trouble
So
brewing.
ignore my description saying the FA Cup final, because it
It's
definitely
back
was
and
not.
forth, but nobody's taking
They,
charge.
I don't think, no, they can't go against each other because Southampton knocked Arsenal out, didn't they?
What a chance here.
He's Figgy's onside. He is. It is 2-1.
To put them in front.
Goretzka? I guess so. Lopez, I mean. Always get that one. Yeah, it was. It was Lopez. So after my terrible start, I now lead 2-1.
The transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and his movement so clever. Once he gets onto it,
so yeah, I just.
in his head,
It is a
What
harder
good goal.
run-in for City, I would say. You know, a lot of the matches that Arsenal are playing as teams that are
could prove to be a massive
10th
goal. Just
or
look at
lower.
his reaction.
So you would expect them to win those games.
2-1.
I think Man City's got Bournemouth and they've got Aston Villa, so them two could be hard. Is it Man City that has Aston Villa?
Lovely setup.
No, they have Bournemouth. I think they do have Aston Villa. I know they definitely have Everton.
Zubimendi.
But
Nice rhythm
easily
for passing here.
not win those games. I just
Takes aim.
don't see Man
Oh,
City
that's a
not
great
winning them.
block. Here's a change for Manchester City.
I know for a fact Tottenham have Aston Villa, but they're not in the title race, so they won't even be in the league if they don't win against Wolves. If they don't win against Wolves, this is Tottenham, by the way. I see it being over for them, but I personally think it's over for them anyway. Where Tottenham hasn't won a single game since December, so it's that is a terrible run. I think Wolves have done better than Spurs in that time. West Ham definitely have. I think Burnley have even had more points than Tottenham since December, and
Bernardo Silva.
they've just been relegated.
Oh, that's really well cut out.
I see a potential Tottenham winning against Wolves and probably winning and possibly winning against Leeds. If Tottenham can win both of them games, that would take Tottenham to 36 points, which is what Dean Ashton and Jamie Carragher has projected Tottenham to do. I'm not particularly sure if they will, but they do think that Tottenham will go down. And it is 3-1 now, with 19 minutes to go, and Saka, the player returning in Arsenal's next game, has just scored to make it 3-1.
Well, here's the replay, and this is what you're always told as a kid. Go for the far post, make it difficult for the keeper, and then hope your teammate is ready for any rebound. He does exactly that, and they get their reward. What a good goal. I'm
absolutely sure Man City has Aston Villa. So, Man City's remaining games is Everton away, Brentford at home, Bournemouth away, Crystal Palace at home, and Aston Villa at home.
Well, it did look promising,
so we'll go through them again in a second.
Well, they defend those areas really well. "15 minutes remain. Promising position, this. Wasteful from Arsenal.
It doesn't really matter when do things, does it really?
City recovering possession well.
Was that still on? I didn't think it was. Well, it must have been because the whistle didn't go.
Reinders. Now with Silva. Rodri. Good work to regain possession. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. They've lost it there, and the attack is over.
No, not there.
5 minutes to go.
given
it's
as
offside.
offside. A sub about to come on. That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Gabriel. And it's back with Raya. Jurriën Timber. Maybe a bit of game management here. Time start. And that full-time whistle will sound so sweet. They've done it.
Yeah, so their
They
remaining
certainly
fixtures
have,
is
and
they've
they
got
deserve to do it as well.
they've got Southampton next in the FA Cup, which isn't the Premier League. That's on the 25th of April. Then their next game in the Premier League is away to Everton on the 4th of May. Then they play at home 5 days later on the 9th of May against Brentford.
Absolutely incredible.
So the Everton game will be a hard one
and a great
for City. The Brentford game, Man City should win that. Their trip away to Bournemouth will be a difficult one on the 17th of May.
Now the players gather their
And then they're at
thoughts.
home on the
The
20th,
handshakes begin,
the
and they
17th
go
of
up
May
to
against
receive their
Bournemouth.
prizes.
Then they're at home
Well, it's
against
now just beginning to sink in. They are the winners of this
Crystal
great
Palace on
cup.
the 22nd of May.
There will be
And
so
then
many
on the
emotions
24th
running
of
through
May
the
they're at
heads
home
of
to
all of these players. And now the
I
big
wouldn't
moment.
think that they'll
The
win all of
trophy
those,
lift
but they
itself.
should win most of them.
And now the celebrations can
Let's have a look
begin.
at
Not just the
Arsenal.
players, but also the fans.
Arsenal currently, their
coaching
next
staff,
game
everybody
will
involved with this
be
club. What a
against
performance it's
Newcastle,
been.
which if they win that, they will
I
get
really
back top
don't
of the
think
league
they want this moment to
for
end.
now.
This is why they play the game.
Then they're at home again against Fulham.
And it's great to
And they play
celebrate
West
with
Ham
the fans.
away, Burnley at
Made so
home,
much
and
noise
Crystal
here.
Palace away.
Got
You would
right
think
behind
that
their
Arsenal
team.
would win all of those
Yeah,
games.
it's a lovely touch for them
You
to
would
take
think
the
so.
trophy over to
You
their
wouldn't think
loyal
that they would have
band
any
of
trouble
supporters.
against them teams, but
Cameras are raised.
we never know. I think
Everybody's
they
getting a
personally
piece of
should
this.
win those games.
I'm tempted to throw a few shapes myself up here.
We just
This is
never know.
wonderful to be a part of.
Well, these are lovely pictures, aren't they?
What a feeling this must be.
Well, these photos will be cherished for many years to come. Not just by the players, but by their grandchildren and their families.
So next game we'll do will be the match that takes place on Saturday, which is Wolves and Tottenham Hotspur. So let's do that. There they are. Don't know what that kit's all about. Yeah, I think all those players are in, apart from the goalkeeper. also make it realistic. Put him in goal as he is playing at the moment. Leave Madison in because apparently he's going to be on the bench for the weekend. And off we go. Yeah. They've actually changed this since the last time I played a Premier League game on here. They didn't show the stadium like that before, so maybe that's a new addition for EAFC 2016. Normally I play Ultimate Team, so this is a bit of a change today.
From the Premier League in this case. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers up against Tottenham Hotspur.
It's a pleasure to be here, anticipating a good game today and an atmosphere to match. Certainly been buzzing in here ahead of kick-off.
Opportunity! And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. The initial 11 for Wolves.
It certainly looks like a 5-3-2 out of possession, but a 3-5-2 when they're in possession. They will look to stay compact.
This is the fixture that will be taking place at 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Between the units, I'm sure, will be small. Need to be clinical though when they do go forward.
Simmons again.
Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge.
And I got the ball. Oh, come on, ref. Since when on this earth or another planet would that be a foul?
And keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back on side.
It's actually my player that's down.
And Spurs will go with this.
There was a vote in the Championship the other day, and most of the teams, all the teams, have voted against VAR, so that doesn't look like that will be taking place in the next, for next season. So.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
Quite even so far, first 13 minutes.
Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man...
Oh, wait a minute, I think they're in.
Oh, they are, wait. It is 1-0, unless it's offside.
I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Oh, in the end.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really
Let's
good
hope this
initial
happens at the
save.
weekend.
You've got to feel
Maybe
sorry
not
for
in
him
that
the
fashion,
ball
but
falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
And Wolves get the game restarted. Disappointed to have conceded. Now they need to come up with a quick response. Mickey van de Ven. Jed Spence.
Is Spence injured? I thought of that. Tried to make the lineup as realistic as possible, but I'm actually sure Spence is injured. I don't know. It's
what can he do with it now?
To remember, there's so many players at this minute in time that's injured.
Rondal Kolomwani. Oh, the threat is there.
Oh, yeah,
Cross could be useful.
What is that goalkeeper doing? Oh, I didn't get the ball. I thought I was going to get the ball and I didn't.
Showing a great defensive instinct.
That was terrible. Oh, great.
Plenty of support here.
What are you doing?
Nothing comes of it. Good defending it was.
Should I ask a question, what am I doing? I've done it again. And again.
Can they set up a chance? And going for goal. No. And the direction was that little bit off.
Well, it's a respectable effort though, but still looking for that cushion here.
Bueno. Could be dangerous. He read the situation defensively and did his job.
I think that might be Romero. He's injured.
And a decent position for Wolves to be in. But nothing comes of it.
I think if they've got
Chance
Mero
maybe to
playing,
use the
but I'll have to have a
counter-attacking
look. I
ability to
forgot
good
to have a look
effect.
at the defenders.
Could be.
Oh, it's
And a
two.
big
What goal?
moment,
What
a
a goal
goal
from
for Tottenham Hotspur.
Pedro Porro.
And they are going to be difficult to stop now. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Takes it on!
No,
That's
that's
a bit
definitely not going to
easy
go in.
for the goalkeeper in the end.
We'll have to try.
There will be 1 minute added on at the end. Well, the story of the first half has been written. It is half-time now here at Molineux. Well, truth be told, his influence on this game has been very limited. What have you made of his performance?
Yeah, we've come to expect more from him, haven't we? Very quiet so far, and just
Well,
hasn't
one
tested
second, I'm
the
going to
keeper.
change the camera
And you can
position
see the
because
impact that that's having.
you guys might be interested in the player stats and you can't actually see it. That'll do.
So the ball is moving again. Spurs having already made a big first half statement here.
Oh no, it's dead. Dead player as well.
Conor Gallagher. It's looking promising.
Ah,
That's how to hit them. Not quite
thought that was
accurate
in.
enough though.
I missed.
As the stats show, you just wonder how many this could be, because the way that they
Well,
go
this isn't
forward,
this
it's
actual
great
current
to
team,
watch. So much
Tottenham Land. This is
creativity,
like
and the
what you would
defence just
expect
can't
them to
cope
play
with them.
like.
Surely the manager will make a
Hey,
change soon.
definitely taking shots out
Fine
from there.
goalkeeping to push that away.
They definitely won't be doing that against Wolves. And I've completely dominated Wolves in this match, so
It's one thing to sit deep, it's
definitely
another thing to sit
the
that
way
little
you would
bit
have
too deep.
expected Tottenham
Well,
quite a
they
few years
just
ago.
look comfortable sitting off, don't they?
Determined defending.
I'm not even sure how many matches I've actually watched of Tottenham live this year.
Now, options are plenty.
Maybe 4? Not a lot, that's for sure.
Has a go.
They saved it.
Oh, what a brilliant save to shut down the threat.
Well, if that had gone in, I just couldn't see them getting back into it. They've been
Who is
far
that
too
player?
open
Is
at
that
the back,
Miani that
conceding
keeps getting
chance
that ball?
after chance.
Opportunity it
So
is.
it could be 3-0.
Well, he
Ah,
was in. Make no mistake
how
about
in the
that.
world
Not
did I
far away,
miss?
but he's got to score for me.
Oh dear. Don't need my eyes tested.
Substitution time it is here.
No, I don't think I do, am I? But I'd love to know how I missed one there. Again. Should be 4-0 by now.
30 minutes to go then. Really getting stuck in.
Yeah, that
And
is.
space
I
here
thought
for
it was
Konowani.
Miani. Oh, shoot.
Oh, fine stop.
This
Spurs
Sars
to make a
because
personnel
he
switch
played in
now.
the last game. Simmons is carrying an injury for me anyway.
Delivering it.
Got one very good corner.
Oh, they have it again. Could be. Can he?
Yeah, it is 3-0 this
A
time.
running riot here, almost out of sight.
Oh, he didn't just game on. Oh, that's quick.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at the way he glides past the defender. Makes it look so easy, and it's a brilliant finish. He strikes through the ball. The keeper has no chance. It's a superb finish.
How great can come off. He hasn't played a game in quite a long time. Yeah, I know he didn't want to believe it. Yeah, James Madison. And, from reports I've seen, he's going to be on the bench on Saturday.
To get the ball moving
tomorrow,
once
yeah.
more, and
Tonight he's going to be on the bench for tomorrow's game. As far as I've saw.
Nicely over the top.
Out for a long time there.
Richarlison could pose a threat on the counter. Takes the shot. Oh, tremendous goalkeeping awareness. And it would have been a sweet end to that counter-attack.
Yeah.
Well, they broke with such pace and intent. It's
I
a
missed
fantastic
again.
move. They just couldn't quite
I
cap
can
it
score
off.
the harder chances, but the easier chances I cannot. Yeah. I'm sure that works. But...
And Wolves coming away with it. And support available. And Wolves using width to good effect. Made the move off his line. Reacted really well. And he might be through here. A goal!
That they're going.
I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here we can see it again, and I'm sure the keeper's a little frustrated. He does get a decent touch on it, but just not enough to keep it out. It's quite unfortunate, really.
So the match has restarted, but a real sense of inevitability about it now. And he's broken free. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Spurs with the corner. Well, they've decided to make a change. And he's fired over the corner. Met it cleanly, but unable to steer it away from the goalkeeper. Mosquera. Santiago Bueno.
There's news just come in about West Brom. West Brom handed championship points deduction. I'm not sure how many, but they've been given.
And the referee blows his whistle, and Tottenham are the victors. They get the 3 points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their
They've been handed a
forward.
2-point
Really
deduction in the championship for breaching EFL financial.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Yeah, he played well.
That was a 4-0 win that I just won. Let's have a look to see what to do. Yes, we'll do this match here. Oh, who's at home? I think Newcastle. I could be wrong though. No, Arsenal at home. Newcastle. Where are they? There they are.
Sides are primed to give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of relentless end-to-end action. We should be in for a cracker. A warm welcome to you from the Emirates Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Arsenal facing Newcastle United.
It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
And into the box it goes. And the defence ready for what was coming. This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3.
Oh, takes it on. And there won't be any rebounds there. Scruffy play, ball lost. The ball back with Ryan. Timber. And the defence regains control.
Yeah, they had great shape out possession there, didn't they?
He's drifting into a useful position here. To take the lead. Well, they must have thought they'd gone in front. Brilliant save. Out it goes. Arsenal corner coming. Over it comes. And it hasn't come to anything. Disappointing. It's played into the box. And the danger might not be over yet. Oh, it's a pressing masterclass. Good defending to close down the shot. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Declan Rice. On he goes, terrific. Decent chance.
Oh, I thought that was in.
On target, but too much elevation in the end. Goal kick
Not
to come.
quite. Close.
Getting closer. Well read to gain possession. Tonali. Jacob Ramsey. Working hard to win it back there. Plenty of room out wide for Arsenal. Delivered into the box. Unable to find anyone with that. Joelinton. Arsenal regaining possession. Rice. Well, surely they need to play a little bit higher up the field. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Good strong tackle, it'll be a throw-in.
Oops.
Nothing more frustrating than losing possession from your own throw-in.
Yeah, should have found his player with that.
And over the touchline it goes, it'll be a throw-in now.
Well, it's been all Arsenal in terms of possession, but they've got to do more with it. It's okay having the ball, but you've got to create more chances. And the quality of passing needs to improve in the final third if they're going to get a result here.
Moving forward well. Have a go here. The goalkeeper has that and keeps it in his grasp. And the danger dealt with for now. Oh, what a chance! No better sight for a player than an open goal in front of them. Easy!
Well, if we watch this again, it's an open net. They're not always as easy as they look, though. Sometimes you overthink the finish. He certainly didn't.
Goal for Arsenal.
1-0 then as we get started again.
Leandro Trossard.
Jacob Ramsey. Lovely setup. Can he finish? And he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on. And that brings to a close the first half at the Emirates.
It's very close at the moment.
He's asked plenty of questions of the back line. Certainly been difficult to contain.
Yeah, and I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled that into them, you know.
Off we go then for the second half. Arsenal have the lead, and one they'll be keen to quickly extend. Piero Incapia. Leandro Trossard. Making decent progress here.
Oh,
and that was mightily close.
Well, I wasn't sure he was going to shoot
Mightily
from there.
close?
The angle was
What
so
were you
tight,
watching?
but it was close in the end. Not a bad effort.
You're definitely not watching the same game that I'm watching, that's for sure. Mightily close, it was nowhere near.
Joel Linton.
I'm not sure if that point deduction changes anything in the championship. I'll have a look.
Need to get tighter here. He's flying forward here. Having to stay patient. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Kieran Trippier. He's in here. And what a reaction that is.
Yeah, it's such good awareness. Close the angle down perfectly. That's textbook goalkeeping.
Kieran Trippier. And into the last 30 minutes now.
Oh my word.
It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here.
Yeah, they're struggling to find a real flow at the minute, aren't they?
Edging ever closer to goal here. Now to choose the right option.
Not there.
Rice. Excellent
Oh,
work
unlucky.
goal there. Well saved.
Well, that was such an important save. Trying to claw back a 2-goal deficit
Oh.
would have been so difficult. Maybe a turning point in the game.
Ball lost and the chance gone. And that is an easy one to claim. Tio. Tonali. Good work to recover possession. Should score here. that
Still
out.
saved
A
it.
terrific save. And Newcastle making a change now. It's put into the middle. Joe Linton. Johan Wissa. This is a positive move as they seek that equaliser. And maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit, just trying to get them over the finish line.
And we've entered the final 5. Oh, could be here. And it's on now. And that is the save that keeps hopes alive.
Oh, what an important stop that is, but they're going to need one final push to get something from this because time is running out.
And it's a short one.
Oh, here we go.
Brilliant anticipation. Malik Teo. Now, this has to be. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily.
That's perfect camera angle, isn't it? Looking up at the sky. And again.
Well, here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease.
Player
And
of
as
the day,
soon as he
Trossard,
threw 1v1 with the
scored
goalkeeper,
twice
he
in this
just
game.
goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
That second goal was thanks to a mistake from the Newcastle player.
Goal for Arsenal.
And it's
Well
all
done.
over with the Arsenal fans able to celebrate the win and the 3
4
points.
games, I think.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some
Aren't
of the
we done
play
so
today
far?
was great to watch. They moved the ball quick and created some really good openings. It's a good
Well,
result.
let's have a look to see. I don't think it has, but we'll have a look to see
He
if
really
the
has
point
put in a
deduction
first-class performance
has
today.
affected the challenge.
Absolutely
Let's have a look.
magnificent.
Well, he was a constant threat, either
No,
playing on the shoulder
It
or
hasn't
looking to
currently,
drop
but then
into
again,
space.
West
His
Brom are
movement
on
was so
52
clever.
points, so it's
Got
not like
himself
we're
into
going
great
to.
goal-scoring
It's
positions.
not coming up to
Back
say they've
two,
had a point
could have had more.
deduction yet, but they're safe anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yeah, and Charlton are currently 6 points clear of Oxford United that are 22nd in the Championship. Okey-dokes. Not looked on Ultimate Team for a little while, so let's have a look. I know for a fact it is Team in the Season at this minute in time, which looks like it's the MLS. Where you go, ain't? No, there's no title. Here it is. Probably have to restart the game before I can do that, to be honest with you. Yes, the Serie A and MLS in the season player items currently available at the moment. Can't go into it because I've got to restart the game. Yes, the Dutch League and the rest of the Europe. Has Saudi Arabia already been? I've no idea. I haven't played Ultimate Team in quite some time. But yeah, that's the MLS. Modric plays for Roma? Yeah. It's for Roma. might be live again later, guys. So yeah, we spoke about who I reckon is going to get relegated. It's going to be a close one because West Ham are on 33 points, where Tottenham are on 31. It really depends how Tottenham do on Saturday against Wolves, doesn't it? No, I think Leeds and Nottingham Forest are safe because Nottingham Forest are on 36 points and Leeds are on 40. So, yeah, they look safe in my opinion. And as things stand, Arsenal are top of the league on exactly the same points as Arsenal, exactly the same goal difference as Arsenal, but they're top. Which isn't what Arsenal fans want to hear, considering they were 9 points clear or something like that. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the stream for now. I will probably be live at the weekend. There is an F1 stream I'm wanting to do, which will be Bahrain and then Jeddah, and I will be speaking about the new track that started development in 2019. Then I think it was finished in 2020. I'm not exactly sure what the track's called again, but it is replacing the Jeddah Grand Prix. And that goes into effect either in the 2028 or 2029 season, which will be replacing, yeah, it'll be the new track for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So, just can't remember the name of the track. I'll take a look. 1 second. Let's have a look, find a name for you just before I go. But I'll talk more about it on the F1 stream that I do either Saturday or Sunday. Remember that the Miami Grand Prix will be May 3rd, or F1 will be back for that date. Yeah, Quid Dyer, yeah, Quid Dyer Speed Park Track, but I think it might be called something else. But it might be called that, and I wish I. Yeah, so yeah, built F1 circuit under construction near Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And that's getting added to F1 in 2028 onwards, yeah. Although 2027 is the target for construction completion. But yeah, most likely be 2028. That track gets added to F1. But I will discuss more about that, and we'll do the Jeddah Grand Prix and the Bahrain and the Jeddah this weekend. Thank you for watching, guys. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching. But until next time, I'm Craig Hawkins, 2021. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.